Hi, I'm Daniel Johannes, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of RenaissanceFiber. We're a North Carolina clean tech company that produces hemp fiber for the textile industry. Climate change and the associated demand for environmentally friendly products is perhaps the biggest megatrend of our generation. Textile brands are responding to this by producing ecologically friendly apparel made with hemp as the fiber in the textiles. But the problem is that these companies are using hemp that's environmentally dirty, that's expensive, and that comes from offshore, primarily from China. And they want to move away from this. So the key is that there needs to be a United States domestic hemp supply chain, and that doesn't yet exist. And the repeated refrain when we go to brands and manufacturers and ask them about our hemp is, show us your US supply chain and we will use your hemp. We have closed that domestic supply chain by solving this technological problem of converting, manufacturing hemp textile fiber from the hemp plant. And we use domestically sourced, domestically grown, domestically processed hemp fiber in a way, and we offer that in a way that is clean, cost-effective, and, as you see here, carbon negative. This is our patented process. We have traction with brands. We have started to focus on smaller companies, premium niche companies that are responding to this consumer demand for sustainable textiles. And because they offer us an opportunity to demonstrate our supply chain, functional supply chain in hemp and robust supply chain without an onerous onboarding process. We do have one company, Patagonia, that is a larger company that is worth noting because they are a storyteller of textile sustainability. The market opportunity for hemp textiles is enormous and is measured in the billions, and it will benefit farmers and processors alike. The team is constructed for the specific challenges facing us. Bruce and I represent the startup and business expertise in the company, but the real DNA of RenaissanceFiber is in the environmental science and climate science of our founder, Dr. Michael Long, and Andrew Hume, our Chief Sustainability Officer. We're fortified by expert textile industry expertise and expert patent and legal counsel. Our forecast here, it's small lettering, but numbers, but it's basically showing that we are staging the company in two steps. First is the build out of a small minimum viable fiber mill, the MVM, and that will allow us to do product development with the larger companies. And then secondarily, the build out of a much larger full-scale facility, which will require a lot of capital. And I'll address in a second what we're doing to access that capital. You will see that our gross margin is maintained over the next 5 years while our prices decline and our cost of goods decline. And that is because we recognize that for hemp to make an impact in textiles, it has to become a commodity. So we are looking for $1 million to fund our minimum viable fiber mill. That will help us to be able to reduce risks and with regards to customer traction, with regards to our environmental bona fides and our unit economics, and it will help us raise money for our full-scale build-out. But we're not only asking you for your financial support. We have de-risked any investment we will get with grant applications to the federal government in the form of 2 USDA grants for supporting our working capital needs and our degumming infrastructure, and also a grant to the state of North Carolina for the large amount of ARPA money that's sloshing around in the General Assembly. And collectively, that amounts about $35 million that we're asking for of non-dilutive grant money. If we're able to hit on this, we will not need any further investment. So now's the time. We're always looking for investors that have connections to our supply chain and brands that need and want United States grown hemp. Thank you for your time, and feel free to get in touch with me or my Chief Financial Officer.